I have to confess. I got a confession to you, brother. I'm always
Coming out of the closet.
wow. This guy, idiot. I have a confession.
Okay.
So I'm buying. Ironically, I'm buying. So
Oh
obviously,
wow.
I believe.
So you're keeping secrets now. That's what's
How
up.
is that secret? It's my life. Get out of it.
Fair
um,
point.
so I'm buying. This would be my fourth house. I'm buying or I'm looking at. This would be my fourth house. Yeah, one, two, yeah, fourth house. Anyways, and I'm gonna go as low as possible when I'm bidding on these houses. And basically, I was shocked. She was like, she wouldn't submit my bid.
Yep.
I'm like, why not? She's like, well,
It's
it's too,
embarrassing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
it
won't
just,
even look at it.
and I went back to, guys, like and subscribe. Watch our videos. Trust me. I went back to our video where you were saying how prices were inflated because the real estate agents, and I was listening to you, but I thought you're talking a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? But I was like, wait a minute. If you won't do what I tell you when you work for me, then maybe Jai's right. Like, surprise,
Ding
everyone.
ding.
Like I've been reading your comments. I agree. Jai is an idiot. I don't know if you saw the comments. There was a comment
There's
where a
a
guy was,
comment there. Yeah, it's like
the guy in
we're
that.
just trolling, man. Like, who cares? Like,
I figured it's one of your friends. I just figured
that's probably it's possible. Like,
just
I have a
messing.
lot of idiot friends, so equal idiots. So
Me excluded, of course. So I was actually just kind of like, what? And I was like, maybe Jai is right. Because why else would you do that? And then I was reading and I was like, why would I ChatGPT'd it?
yeah, of
Why would
course.
a
Yeah.
realtor not put in the bid? And I get it. They were like, well, reputation and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But I'm like, damn the reputation. This is my money.
Yeah, and they're
You
working
know?
for you. Technically,
You're
they
right.
are working for you
That's right.
because that house is sold or bought. They get a cut.
Exactly. And then
So
to add to it, even though AI was kind of, or ChatGPT, I don't like AI anymore. If you guys, again, watch our videos, you know why I hate AI. It's even AI was like, but on the same side of the coin, the realtor makes more money. And so it doesn't, there's no real interest in having it
low
go
ball.
low.
Yes.
So I really was like just thinking about you, not, no,
Yeah, not
no,
in that sense. You're
thank
just
you.
thinking about what I said.
Thank you.
Yes.
Pause,
I
whatever.
appreciate it. Yes. Clarify that.
And I was like really taken aback. I was like really shocked. So, anyways, back to the main question, buying versus renting. Obviously, I am into the buying. I just think it's a great way to build equity and long term wealth instead of just paying a landlord's mortgage.
You're not wrong.
But,
You're not wrong.
but,
Here's the thing with renting versus buying. You have to look at where you are in life as well. That's one key thing to consider. But I always say take a step back, and to your point earlier, where whatever the masses are doing, the government tries to regulate.
previous video, watch it,
Watch
guys.
it. And we're talking about how to diversify. Renting, there's more flexibility to do other things with the money that you're making, as long as you're a rational human being where you're not throwing all your money away. Even though you don't have property, you have to still invest in your future. So how are you doing that? That's why I find renting to be a lot more flexible, because if you had to leave the country or work somewhere else, there's also the possibility of expenses, because houses are expensive to maintain. So all those things you negate when you rent, because all you're paying is the rent.
I think though with buying, it also builds a level of discipline in who you are as a person and financial stability, aptitude. Instead of having rent and worrying about rent going up 2%, you can set up a mortgage for a 5 year term at a fixed rate, not have to worry about it, but you do have to maintain it. And I feel it's a little bit more of an adult, more grown up type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So and again, I don't mean to diss anyone. When you're younger, you ain't got none. You get kicked out of your house. You got to go rent somewhere because that's the immediate thing, fastest thing to do. And then as you progress, as you mature, you then take that money that you saved during those renting years and then you buy something and then you get into something that's more adult oriented, a mortgage. And then you do that 5 years later, you get the interest, you take the equity out, and then you pay that forward, you buy something else. That's how I think. And I think that's the pursuit of happiness. That's the pursuit of what we do in this world. I was talking to somebody and they're like, I want no kids. I'm like, really?
Hmm.
I'm like, that's interesting.
We
And
should
I
have that
get it.
conversation another time. Kids versus no kids.
Yeah,
That would be an interesting
that
one.
is a very interesting one. I have a feeling the ones when I have a feeling the no kids, the people are happier. But are they
Temporary.
more fulfilled?
There's a difference. Good one.
Pause.
Yeah. Okay, so with the housing, are they more fulfilled?
Pause.
I would argue you feel fulfilled buying a house, but you're happier renting.
Because you could
There's,
house poor.
I'm not dissing people who are homeowners because I'm one myself. I'm just going with the argument of depending on where you are in life, one might favor the other. And I'm thinking like if you're a reasonable investor, you're smart with your money, it's not all the time that buying a house makes sense. As long as you're responsible and you know how to invest your money and diversify, it's not all the time that housing makes sense. Sometimes more than you can think, renting a home is probably even better for some individuals than others.
I don't know if there's a stat, and I really should look it up, but I know, when I look at like millionaires and people that have become rich from new money, because there's rich people from old money,
Old money,
and
yes,
we
of course.
know there's the
Yeah.
average person isn't that. I notice when you look at it, a lot of the people that come from new money is just real estate. It's that realtor that just grinded it for 10, 15 years, and now she has or he has all these houses, and now they're a millionaire themselves in their own right. And so I've never seen a stat where someone that just started investing $100 in the stock market and they just kept growing it and slowly growing it, and now they're a trillionaire. I've never heard of that. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I've heard of
People who've made money
Warren
from
Buffett,
Warren Buffett, yeah, from
but
investing.
I think Warren came from old money. I don't
Yeah,
know. My point,
probably.
what I'm trying to say is, I just feel it appreciates better than say renting or something like. Well, renting you're not getting anything, but I guess what I'm saying, when you buy a house, that appreciation is your kind of realistic way to financial freedom. Renting, you're stagnant and there's nothing really there. Unless what you're saying is right, you're using it as a means to an end.
Yes.
This is not
And
just
that's
be
and
all and
that's
end
that
all.
and that's the point I'm trying to make here to you guys, because a lot of people might think that, oh, I'm in support of the argument of only renting and never buying, but it depends on where you are in life. Renting is good, but is it good long term? And it gives you the opportunity to do other things. That's why I would stay on the side of renting, at least depending on your responsibility and how smart you are with your money.
And lastly, I'm going to say to my boys in the hood, trap house. It is the perfect trap
Oh
house.
my God.
No, think
This
about
guy's
it.
gonna get us in trouble, man.
I'm just saying you can do whatever you want with it.
YouTube, he means rap house. Like, he doesn't mean trap. He means rap house. You set up a basement where people come to do like a recording studio, and people can come and sing songs and rap and make beats and all that. Yes, that's what he means.
Yes, yes. So you can renovate your own space. You can do whatever you want with it. And yes, you can kind of do that with a rental property, but at the end of the day, the landlord, he owns it. The landlord or the owner can do and take kick you out or whatever. When you have your own place, you can do whatever you want.
If you had to pick, would you go with commercial real estate, having the opportunity, or residential?
I would hands down try to do commercial real estate. I think the
Some might
challenge is
argue,
that the challenge is that it's competitive
yeah.
because not enough players, there's not enough, a lot of people in it, and it's big potential money.
A
Like
lot
what?
of it, a lot of the down payment for commercial usually higher than residential for the most part. I mean, there's some office
Exactly.
space you can get with doctor's office where it's like you can buy individual units and stuff,
Yeah.
but that's a different conversation.
And then I don't think you have to deal with RTA, real estate
Real estate
tenant
tenants, yeah.
board or
Board.
association, worst people, like worst
Yep.
worst tribunal system in the
And that
world.
advantage to just renting.
You're right, because they're all in your favor. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I digress. You guys let us know what you're doing, how you're doing it, what's your plans. Leave them in the comments. We love to hear what you guys are talking about. If we don't respond, blame Jai. And it's been a pleasure, guys. Please like, and subscribe. And first 1,000 people will buy them a house. Just joking. I'm joking. I am
He
joking.
means the house, the miniature houses that you can get. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. A toy house.
The toy house. Yeah.
Worth 0 cents. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. Have a good one. God bless you guys and bless your house if you have one. Peace.
Or the property you're renting.
Well, they might be Muslims.
So God doesn't bless Muslims? Look at this guy, man. Oh, man.
Another topic. Another discussion.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Take care.
This guy, man. I can tell. I can hear Tristan's back.
Yeah.
The excitement in Christian voice, man. Oh my